Welcome back everyone, it's Lochs and Highways time again. Buckle up, this time we're heading for Ayrshire's coast. We start as we roll through Alloway. The road here feels almost like a gateway. Tree-lined, stone walls guiding you towards the heart of the village. It's not old-fashioned exactly, more traditional. A place where heritage lingers in the air. Just ahead, on the right, is the thatched cottage where Scotland's famous poet, Rabbie Burns, came into the world in 1759. Though small, it's brimming with history, and the surrounding gardens and cobbled paths make it feel part of a living, breathing village. The streets bustle with locals and visitors alike, yet the traditional charm remains. Stone walls, traditional buildings, and nearby landmarks tied to Burns' poems, like the Old Kirk and the Brigadoon, bringing his verses vividly to life.
By the Clyde, where the stories ride, with the breeze and the tide. No rush, no race, just a peaceful place with the water as my guide. I'm home, I'm free, by the Clyde. There's magic in the mundane days where nothing loud gets in the way. Just seagulls dancing in the spray and memories made on the motorway. By the Clyde, where the stories ride, with the breeze and the tide. No rush, no race, just a peaceful pace with the water as my guide. I'm home, I'm free, by the Clyde, by the Clyde.
As the village fades behind us, the road opens up into the Ayrshire countryside. Fields, stone walls, the odd farmstead, and probably a pheasant or two strolling around. Before we get too carried away with the scenery, I would like to say a big thank you to all the new subscribers and viewers. Honestly, it's brilliant to see more folk joining the journey, sharing the drives, and enjoying Scotland's roads with us. Makes all the early mornings worthwhile, and keeps me from talking to myself too much. A bit further down on the right, you might spot the Heads of Ayr Farm Park. Perfect for kids, animals, or anyone who just likes a good tractor. Today though, we're just passing by. Otherwise, it's a peaceful stretch, perfect for taking it all in. As we cruise along, you can feel the Ayrshire coast around you. Salt-kissed breezes from the shore, the rolling hills that seem to call for more. Scotland's way of nudging you to slow down, take it all in.
Salt-kissed breezes from the Ayrshire shore, rolling hills that call for more. Lighthouses stand guards of the sea, whispered tales of what used to be. From Hunterston down to Lochs, where history meets the open sea. Fields of green and sky so wide, in Ayrshire's beauty we take pride. Ayrshire roads wild and free, echoes of the land and sea. Fields of green and sky so wide, in Ayrshire's beauty we take pride. Ayrshire roads wild and free, echoes of the land and sea. Driving through this coastal song, with the healings not far along. Castles watch from distant heights, while rivers dance in morning light. Walking trails and ocean views, a place to find your dreams come true.
We're into Fisherton. This little village hugs the coast just before Dunure. Up ahead, the water opens up in that classic Ayrshire sparkle. The coastline stretches out like a postcard. Now, a proper giveaway slalom right along the front. Not that we're in any hurry, mind you. 20 miles per hour is just about fast enough to keep the seagulls guessing. And would you look at that? Tucked at the end of the slalom is a beautiful old blue 1990 Merc S-Class, gleaming like it just rolled off the showroom floor. Absolute classic, and a proper treat for any car lover.
Ride along, in Ayrshire's arms we belong.
Now we're rolling into Dunure, a beautiful wee village tucked along the Ayrshire coast. On the right you've got Dunure Harbour, once a busy little fishing port, and, if the stories are to be believed, a handy spot for a bit of smuggling back in the day. The cobbled quays still whisper tales from centuries past. Straight ahead, perched on the hill, is the crumbling beauty of Dunure Castle, watching over the Firth of Clyde like a silent guardian. The road here is a bit rough and bumpy. You'll want to take it easy to soak in the views without rattling your teeth out. Dunure Castle itself dates back to the 13th century and was once home to the Kennedy clan, a powerful family in the region. Legends say it survived numerous attacks and sieges, and parts of the castle even feature in local ghost stories. You might not spot any phantoms from the car, but the atmosphere is certainly there. The village around the harbour is charmingly compact. Stone cottages, small shops, and a few cafes. It's a place where you can almost imagine the bustle of fishing boats coming and going, and the smell of the sea mixing with old stone and history.
Upfall echoes through the Highland call. Ancient stones hear our cries underneath the endless skies. Mountains stand like giants proud, whisper secrets in the cloud. Rivers rage with fierce embrace. Scotland holds a wild race. Scotland, your wild heart roar, land of thunder forevermore. Valleys deep and skies so wide. In your beauty we confide.
Heading out of Dunure, the road gets properly bumpy. Not the sort of surface you're breaking any speed records on. The limit's 60, but I barely nudged 25, taking it easy to avoid rattling everything loose. My suspension is certainly on the softer side, but even so it's still a rough ride. So I've cut out most of this stretch to keep the video moving. Once the road smooths out, the views start to open up beautifully, teasing the cliffs, the sea, and the iconic Dunure Castle viewpoint just ahead. In a few short minutes we'll be at the Dunure Castle viewpoint, perched above the village, looking down over the Firth of Clyde. From this height you can really take in the rugged charm of the Ayrshire coastline, the rolling hills, and the castle ruins keeping watch over the water. The sea stretches out to the horizon, glittering in the sunlight, while the cliffs and rocks below remind you just how wild and untamed this part of Scotland can be. It's the perfect spot to pause, take it all in, and maybe even imagine life here centuries ago, with fishing boats bobbing in the harbour and the Kennedy clan keeping a keen eye from the castle walls. A view like this makes the bumpy drive worth every jolt. Scotland really knows how to reward those who take the slow road and look around. And that's our stop here at the Dunure Castle viewpoint. A proper reward after a bumpy little adventure along the coast. From the rolling hills to the sparkling Firth of Clyde and the castle keeping watch, it's a wee slice of Scotland that's hard not to fall in love with. If you've enjoyed tagging along, why not give the video a like? And if you're feeling generous, a cheeky subscribe wouldn't go amiss either. Helps keep lochs and highways on the road, along the trails, and the twists and turns of Scotland rolling in. Thanks for coming along for the drive. Stay tuned for more from the wild roads of Scotland.
On lochs and highways, hearts run free, where the land meets sky and the soul can be. Through every road, through every sea, this is home, it's you and me. On lochs and highways, hearts run free.